Hello, hello, and welcome to Psychics Connect Psychic Truth. I am your host, Joybird, and I am reader 8755. Love is the highest vibe, and we absolutely love you. We want you guys to come on in and enjoy this full hour of free readings. So pop in and say hello. I always like to ask you guys, where are you watching from? I am in Atlantic City, New Jersey. I'm in the States. And tonight we were feeling froggy, so we decided to change that pink hair to purple just for the night. Something special for you guys because I'm just all about expression and having fun. And I am feeling like purple hair tonight. How are you guys feeling? Come on in, share. Sharing is caring. It's a beautiful exchange of energy. And all you guys got to do is say hello, ask a question, ask for a card pull. I use Oracle decks and Tarot decks, and I absolutely love each and every one of you. So let us interact. Hello, Morgan. How are you? You're a Virgo and he's a horoscope. What is Justin's current intentions with me? Thank you. I sent him a happy birthday message. He replied with thank you, but that was it. Okay. It's very interesting how the astrology lines up, how the numerology lines up. I don't happen to work with, the birthdays and all. I'm not even familiar with all of the zodiacs, but we have some amazing readers that specialize in astrology and other things like that. So make sure you guys pop on over and make sure you visit thepsychicsconnect.com and also thepsychicsconnect.com and psychictruth.com. You can find me there after this show, and there's a plethora of other readers with all kinds of talents, skills, and abilities and sprinkles waiting to serve you. And I'm awesome. Thank you, Morgan. Okay, Justin, what is his intentions? What does he want with Morgan? How do you feel about that birthday message? Because I would have expected something more than thank you as well. I can definitely feel your disappointment, and I don't blame you, Morgan. Let's see what we get here. I'm going to start with our Rider-Waite. So I can see that you desire a deeper connection right away. So that's what this Four of Swords is about. It's you desiring a deeper connection. You want a little bit more attention from him. You want more than just a thank you. And I can see that there is a connection there. There's already something existing there between you and Justin, because the Page of Cups, see, there's his emotions. The cups hold our emotions, Morgan. And in his cup is a fish. So it's something that you could grow. It's something that you could nurture yourself off of. It's something that, could have blossom. There's something there. There is potential. So let's dig a little deeper. I don't feel like he was as happy as he could be on his birthday. Whatever went down, whatever didn't happen, it just feels like a little bit of disappointment. I don't feel like it necessarily had anything to do with you at all, actually. But when the Star card comes up in the reverse, and I'm going to move to the Oracle deck and see what else we can get. It just shows things not being ideal, how you would exactly have them. Things aren't, just perfect in if it was my birthday, I would be looking to have like the best day ever. It was a great day. I want to say, wow, that was a great March 31st because I'm an Aries. Yes, it is March 31st. I'm such an Aries. But his day wasn't like, his ideal birthday or what he expected. Maybe something didn't happen that he wanted to happen. There's some disappointment there. Excuse me. All right, let's move these cards over because I really do spread them out, Morgan. I have like a bunch of nonsense going on over here. And when I don't clean the cards up behind each spread, they kind of get mixed up. No good mixing those decks. All right. I can't see who all's watching. I can't see how many viewers we have, but if you are watching and you haven't done so, please do share. Sharing is caring. It's a beautiful exchange of energy, guys. We are here for a full hour of free readings. Okay. Like I said, there's something that he feels like or felt like he did, there's deprivation. It's like a sense of a lack thereof, not having. See, so he's boxed in. His plate is empty. I'm not going to make stuff up or embellish, Morgan. I wish that I knew exactly what it was. But my God is making me feel like it's a little bit selfish, even though I'm unclear on what this thing is or what didn't happen or what he was disappointed about. The appreciation card in reverse shows that he should put out gratitude. He should be appreciative, look at things to be grateful for. It's not always going to be perfect or turn out the way we want it to. We can't control everything. And that's what it feels like. What are his intentions? Let's look at that. Because that was another part of your question, right? What are his intentions? I don't feel like Morgan had the best birthday or something that he was maybe looking for. You know, it just doesn't feel like it was what he wanted it to be, Morgan. What are his intent? Actually, I do feel like I should be in this deck. We have some new decks coming in, guys. I cannot wait. I get really excited about my decks, and I've ordered some different ones. Some love decks and stuff. Okay. And again, there's also, just so you know, there's a lot of money cards coming up around Justin. So money is a focus. This could be a concern. This could be his primary focus. This could be, you know, but money cards coming up everywhere. But there's a sense of being left out. So something didn't occur. I feel like maybe something upset him on that day. It wasn't like the best his day that it could have been. So again, I don't feel like it really had anything to do. I feel like it just feels like a little bit of a funk. Feels like he had just a little bit of a funk. Also, what are his intentions for you? She's still giving me about this birthday day. Okay, so we've got the Hermit, we've got the Five of Cups, and it's just a loneliness, you know, being alone. And I feel like there is potential for you guys to create something, but I honestly feel like he is a lot less emotionally mature than you would like for him to be, or a lot less emotionally mature than you are. You feel to be more in touch or in tune and comfortable with your feelings than he does. There feels to be like, you know how we guard or block, or we're a little bit leery because of something that might have happened in the past or an experience we had with someone else in a different relationship. This is a really bad wig, guys, but don't I look good in purple? I'm just saying. All right, Morgan, it just feels like, you know, more growth. And there's a lot of judgment there. I just feel like, you know, Justin will be one to judge where you shouldn't judge. There's a lot less maturity I'm feeling, and a lot less being comfortable and being in tune with your emotions. Trying to hear if there's or feel if there's anything else I can give you. I just don't feel like you're as I'm gonna be honest, and I'm trying to feel deeper to make sure, because I don't want to say that, but I don't feel like you're as appreciated as you could be. I feel like, you know, you may be even a little taken for granted, that you'll be available, that you'll be there for conversations, for chats, for energy shared. You have to make sure that you have clear and present boundaries so that there is an even exchange of energy. There must be a healthy exchange at all times, or somebody's going to be feeling left out, or, you know, uncertain. And then we begin to judge like our self-worth, our value. Our self-esteem takes a dip all around someone else's views or validations of us, if that makes any sense. All right. And I love you so much, Morgan. Thank you. Hello, Olivia. Olivia. You would love a general reading. I'm sorry, because you see these lashes I had put on for you. Let me move the bangs to the side so you guys see. These are really long. And I just thought they were so cute because they were purple. And honestly, I need to lift them out of the way. Like maybe I should just have some lash lifters. I know the jokes about the ladies who wear long lashes, but I wear them long on purpose. They are really fun. You can just enjoy life as much as you can. Have some fun. Why not? If I'm gonna wear lashes, why not wear some colors sometimes, even if they're not really hairs? I've got some zoomy kitties going on over here. Every time I sit down to do some work, they are zooming and zipping all over the place. Guys, I'll be over at the psychicconnect.com, psychictruth.com immediately and directly after this show. All right. General reading for Olivia. Agreed, Morgan. Thank you. You're so welcome, darling. Olivia. What is good for Olivia? Please and thank you. Okay, Olivia. Oh. All right, Olivia. So I see a lot of changes coming up for you, my darling. There is the Lover's card. So I don't know if you're in a relationship or if you're waiting for one. This could be a new connection, or this could be a connection you're already involved in. It's already established. I will not tell you that I'm sure, because I'm unclear about it, but it is a love. So if you're single, this is someone you're going to meet, a new connection. If this is a love that you've already have currently, then you guys are going to come closer. You guys are going to communicate more. There's love. So this is a really positive spread, but there's some money cards here. So you want to watch. We've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like missing an opportunity or something falling through money-wise, an opportunity to advance financially. Aces represent newness, and the Pentacles are all about our finances, our cash. You want to keep an eye on that because it's like wishy-washy. You got the Ace of Cups reversed at the beginning of the spread, but then at the end, so I feel like you need to watch your money. 10 of Pentacles, that's completion. That's financial stability and completion. So I feel like there will be some help or some kind of change coming in a positive aspect. We're looking forward. And I feel like this is months down. This is next year because we're right at the end of 21. So this has to be 22. I feel like there's some finances, some increase, some leveling up, some type of assist. This could be a promotion. Perhaps you're looking for a job, whatever it is, there's more money, but you want to watch what you're spending and what's coming in and what's going out. You want to make sure you keep that balance. Between those cards is a Temperance card. You want to make sure you keep that healthy and even balance. Look at the way the angel is pouring the water from chalice to chalice. Olivia, there's not a drop spilling. And that is a funky angle. Like, who can pour water like that without spilling a drop? So perfectly, so divine. Look at those wings just rocking it out. So make sure you keep that healthy balance and that healthy flow. And also, again, with the exchange of energies between you and the people that you interact with, what you're giving and what you're receiving, you have to make sure that you have boundaries set in place for yourself. So you don't feel like you're give, and you're not receiving back. You don't always want to be on the giving end and not receive back. Let's move to the Oracle deck and see what we got for you. Where are you watching from, Olivia? Morgan, where are you watching from? I want to know where you guys are watching from. I'm in Atlantic City, New Jersey. I'm in the States. Where are you angels watching from? Okay. We like the jumpers. I do honor jump. All right. Wow. Okay. But do they have to jump on the floor? That's all I'm saying. Like, you could jump on the table right next to me. All right. What do we got here? Okay. I love it. So, sticking card. Olivia, releasing things that no longer serve us. Nobody is perfect. We all screw up. We all make mistakes. We all, allow things for ourselves that are less than we deserve. We all, mess up. We all fall down. We all have, moments that we're not proud of, that we hold on to, that we need to release because they don't define us. They never define us. You got to love yourself unconditionally, no matter what. You have to embrace every piece of yourself. Like, I embrace my macaroni and cheese arms, and I embrace all my freckles and the knot in the middle of my forehead. I embrace every part of myself, and I love myself unconditionally because when you do that, it doesn't matter what other people think. It doesn't matter what these people think or how they view you. You don't need validation from the outside world. You validate from within. You love yourself enough for every person on this planet. And when you're vibing like that, then your vibe attracts your tribe. Whether you're vibing like that or not, your vibe attracts your tribe. So if you're vibing high, if you feel good about yourself, people can tell, like attracts like. I love it, Australia. Perth, Australia. All right. So we also have the Discontent card, but it's right next to the Restriction card. I don't know how I can get both of these. These are big old cards. So these are your muse guides. These are your ask your guides cards. So your muse guides are telling you, where you're bored, discontent, find something. I like to do beading. I like to do crafting. I like to sing, even though I'm not the best singer. It doesn't matter. I like music, things that make me feel good, things that raise my vibrations, things that put me on a higher vibe and frequency. So I call myself a master vibrator. So I got to be good when I get out the bed, when I roll out the bed in the morning. I'm grounding and shielding my energy. I'm keeping my vibes right and tight and high, like I do preparing before I present myself to others. And I'm always presenting myself to others. So I'm always performing the self-care. You got to take care of yourself and get out of your head. Don't ever hold yourself back and think that you're not good enough, not smart enough, not enough, just not enough. Not necessarily that you feel you're not smart enough, but these self-imposed prisons, what we can and what we cannot do. Joy guides coming in to break the shackles because we all get in our own heads. It's self-doubt, We don't see ourselves as others do. A lot of times people don't see themselves as I feel them, as I feel their energy, as I feel their kindness, and as I feel their gentleness and their patience, and all these wonderful qualities that I feel rolling off so many of you angels that join me in the room. We got to get out of our heads. And also, last card. I don't know where this card came from. Perhaps it was one of the ones that flew out, but it's sitting here looking at me and I feel drawn to present it. Divine helper, guys. It's about, believing what you see, believing what's going on, not being in denial, not seeing the world through rose-colored glasses. When spirit shines the light, or when a knowing is presented for you, when, something comes to your awareness and the blindfold is taken off, and a light is shined on people or some situation around you, don't cover your eyes to it. See things for how they truly are. Hi, Malik. Welcome, welcome. Where are you watching from, sir? And would you like a card? Thank you so much, Olivia. I love you. Thank you for joining. Guys, make sure you join me every Friday. When I missed last Friday, I've been battling a cold. You guys might be able to hear it a little bit, but my kids brought home the nastiest, gnarliest cold. And I am an elderly lady, thank you so much. So it takes me longer to fight it off. And I gave myself a lot of self-care, but you got to we must also watch that we don't overrun ourselves, that we take the time to make sure we're sleeping right. Make sure we're eating a better or healthier diet, which is something I'm definitely looking at now. As I'm getting older, I'm looking at my diet. I've been a vegetarian for about 6-7 years now. And I'm also I don't think I'll ever go vegan because I really need my cheese, guys. Excuse me, I'm a big girl. Even vegetarians can be big. I need my cheese and I like butter. I'm over the milk, but the cheese and the butter I'm having a problem with. And yes, I like my eggs. But as far as meat goes, I quit that a long time ago. My family does eat meat and I still serve it to them, but sometimes I have an issue. I have issues with it, but I don't preach to them. Okay, enough about me. Thank you. Much love and light to me. Thank you, Olivia. I am sending that right back to you all the way to Perth, Australia. I love it. I would love to visit. I would love to travel. And that is one of the reasons that I'm always so curious about where you angels are watching from. What is going on? Where are you guys watching from in the world? And I've never been anywhere. I've never been outside of what you would call the tri-state area. So I have never been more than 2 hours away from home. And living in Atlantic City, New Jersey, some people think it's really exciting. Like, oh, let's go to Atlantic City. They've got the beach, the boardwalk, they've got the casinos, and those things are here. I am literally 2 blocks away. I could walk 2 blocks that way and be right at the boardwalk and the casinos. 3 blocks that way is Caesars, but I don't take advantage of it because it's just not my thing. You might more likely find me on the beach barefoot, grounding and shielding and connecting with nature. Oh, do you like it? I was feeling a little purple today. Guys, I'm not sure who's watching. Again, I can't see how many or who you are. So if you want to shout out and say hello, let me know where you're watching from. If you have a question, we are here for an hour. We will be here till 9 o'clock offering free readings. All you got to do is say you want one. Tell me, ask a question. Tell me you would like a general or a card. And I ain't want nothing. I am here to serve you. Thank you. Let me lift my lash up so I can read. Miss Lizetta, is that what it says? Thank you. I really can't make it out. Oh, my. Even better. Yes, ma'am, you can have a general reading. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's see what we can get from Mom. Do. Please and thank you kindly. Okay, so we have the Strength card. I love that. I do feel that, there is some people I read for and I get this immediate energy about them being just different. Some people might call me different, and I don't mean different in the way that I am, but I mean someone where you might say, wow, I've never met a person like that. Or there's something about you, something about your character, something noteworthy, unique. Massive reserves of inner strength. Wonder if you realize your strengths, the things that you have gone through, the things you've endured, the experiences that you've had, the encounters that you've had, that some people may not come out the way, things affect us in life. And some things we carry as downloads, and they affect the way we respond or react to what's going on around us, to the things we can't control. So you have a massive sense of strength. Spirit, there's going to be a choice for you to make. So she's going on about this choice, this decision that you're going to need to make soon. You're going to have to look at everything. Like, don't be rash, don't be spontaneous, don't be, quick to make a choice. This is the Two of Swords is all about looking at the pros and the cons, taking the blindfold off. Life is all about choice. It's about taking off the blindfold and choosing to see things as they truly are, gathering information, making sure that you have everything you need to make an informed decision, because the choice is going to be something that will impact your life. It's going to be something really important. And I feel like this is coming up early on in the coming year. This is 22. You've got to also go with your inner knowing and allow your inner guidance to help you and assist you making that choice. The connection is there. So it's like you be knowing stuff. I just want to say you be knowing stuff. Like you're kind of empathic. You're able to know, you're able to call BS. If somebody's lying to you or just making stuff up, you just can call it. You just be knowing stuff. So that is what I'm feeling off. You also want to keep that healthy balance. Here we are again with the Temperance card. And this is balance in all, in your work, in your play, in your social, and your self-care, and your sleep. You need a balance. You need to be more attentive to what you need. A lot of times we're looking outside. We should be looking inside. We should be caring better for ourselves, looking at where your focus is and your priorities is what it feels like. I feel like the changes that are coming for you 22 are going to be positive changes, but I feel like it really weighs heavily on the choices that you make. Hang on, I'll pull out. I just want to clear these out so I can pull out the Oracle deck without mixing up the cards like I always do. Hello, Donna Marie. Hello, Jadiel. I think I said it right. All right. Oracle card for Mom. So I'm not going to bend down and pick up that card just yet, but I will start reading it for you while I'm shuffling the rest of the deck, because I love when the cards jump out. I love the jumpers. So it's the Shadow Divine. It's the Divine Helper, guys. So it's Shadow Work card. And I really do understand this one. I can feel it deeply. I have had to do so much shadow work, especially as a light worker, especially as someone who's offering assist to others. You have to dig down to things that you may not realize that you're holding on to. They affect you. Got to love yourself no matter how you messed up in the past, no matter what you've done, who you were. Like I used to smoke a lot of crack and I used to shoot up a lot of dope. I ain't stutter. That's what I said. I used to do that. And even though everyone around me forgave me, I've been clean for 13 years, by the way. But even though everyone around me forgave me, and even though I moved on and made, such a change in my life, I was still holding on to guilt. And I was angry at myself for how I hurt people and the choices that I made. I really held on to that. So I had to do a lot of deep shadow work. And no, I'm not saying you smoke crack, but I'm just sharing something that was deep. And it was kind of dark for me. So shadow work is that dark work, the things you go back to, the things you dig down that have affected you. You might have been hurt in some way. It doesn't mean that you made bad choices, but it's things that you hold on to, the dark things that happen to us, and they affect and have a massive impact on how we move on in life, on how we interact with others, and how we react or respond to situations and experiences. You've got to find that love, that ultimate, that unconditional love. Unconditional meaning that no matter what, it will never change. Love yourself. Love is the highest vibe. You have got to love yourself the way you want everybody else to. Anyone in your world. You got to love yourself enough to show people what you are looking for. This is what I'm repping. This is what I'm expecting. This is how I love me. This is how I treat me. And I'm not going to allow you to bring anything lower than that level, lower than that frequency that I'm vibing on. I'm just saying. Gifts, joy guides. So, looking at these boxes of gifts that are floating down to you, one of them couldn't wait to get to you. One of these boxes is full of hearts. So this is all about love. This is about a love connection. So if you're in a relationship, it's a strengthening, it's making it better. Or, if you're not, there's someone coming. It's about a connection. It's about a deeper connection. Those hearts are bursting out of the box. They couldn't even wait to be delivered to you by those cute little cupids, those joy guides. So that's a heads up. I feel like you're a brave individual. I do. I feel like you're another one who has also learned to compromise a lot, dealing with many different types. I feel like you're one that would draw in and attract a lot of different characters and types. I do. All right. I love you so much. And thank you for letting me connect for you and joining. All right. Hi, Joe. I just want to say hello. Hi, DJ. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Donna and Jediah Tescan. I can't say all your name, but you would like a general reading as well. All right. Thank you, Jediah. That's a long name. We're just going to say Jediah. All right. Guys, if you're just coming on in, make sure you share. Sharing is caring. It's a beautiful exchange of energy. And we have a whole half an hour left. There's not many of us here. DJ, the dial I'm doing you now, Denise, Nicole. I'm going to get to every one of you lovely angels that are asking for a word. All right. Jediah. So, yeah. Okay. First, I just want to start with, it's good for everybody. So let's just start with this one. This is like a card for the room. Devotion, nature spirits, reconnecting with nature, connecting with nature, going outside, getting your feet dirty. As a grown-ass woman, I do it all the time. Grounding, shielding, breathing the fresh air, just connecting with the moon, the stars, the sun, the birds, the earth, sand. There's the beach two blocks down. I should be preaching to myself. I should go down there. It's a really nice night. And I should go down and do some energy work and ground down after I'm done working tonight. Isn't this a horrible wig, Jedi? But I was just feeling so cute for purple hair today. I'll be back pink on Friday, guys. All right. As we all have, you have endured a lot of suffering. Your divine teacher, guys, it's all about learning. Every experience we have is for learning. And, even the painful experiences. So, Jada, think about this life and this world as a play. Okay. This lifetime is like a play. And our soul family would be the members in the cast of the crew, like the crew and cast members is what I'm trying to say. Somebody's got to play the bad guys. Somebody's got to play good guys because we learn through experience. So we got to have experiences to learn. Yes, they were already planned. And if you believe in God, Jesus, Buddha, Allah, source, it doesn't matter. It was already planned. And the reason that we're experiencing these things, even though, say, if you believe in God, God knows that these things are going to happen, is because it's to learn from the experiences. So even the suffering that you have endured, even the painful moments, the disappointment, the heartbreak, the heartache that you have endured, it's all for learning. It's all for understanding something that we can't understand in a place of perfection. When we are in spirit form, everything is perfect. We have instant manifestation. We have what we want. We can't learn in a place that everything is awesome. We need duality. So we come here to experience that duality. And within that duality, there will be so many painful moments. But as you can see, your divine teacher, guys, they are shielding you. They're protecting you. They're healing you. The pain comes, the suffering comes, but we have to release those things that we shouldn't carry. Like I talk about a bag of luggage that has clothing in it that we cannot fit. So we got to leave that behind and get some stuff that we can rock and look good in, the size we are now. Those things don't serve us. We don't need those things. I know these descriptions I have, but also this is something that I hope that, has already passed. And if this hasn't already passed, it's like, feels like now. So you may be aware of it. And if not, it's a heads up. Deceit, guardian angels. Take a look at the card, sis. So you see your guardian angels coming in. They are ripping off the masks of people around you, showing people for who they truly are, handing you the masks. So there's a lot of, what's the word? What is the word I'm looking for, please? Not being honest, dishonesty, lies, deceit. Oh, it's right there, deceit. Not being truthful. There's something that you need to find out about. And you know what they say, things eventually come to light. You know, a lot of times there's divine interception, divine guidance. Our guides, you know, angels, passed on loved ones, they really do come and visit us. They really do come and they intervene and interject in this physical realm. They may move things. They may come and visit you during a dream. They are not always dreams. Sometimes we're having visitations. Sometimes we sleep all night and we say, wow, we had like 12 hours of sleep. Why am I so restless? Because you've been hot telling it around with your mother or your father or your cousin or your brother, or your loved one, you know, your partner. They visit us. They comfort us. There's a lot of healing that goes on during the dream time. And why am I talking about that? Because I feel like that's the case with you. I really do. I feel like someone is telling me that they're visiting you in your dream state, in your dream time. Like there's a lot going on. Positively, but it's for healing. It really is. Especially when we're having really hard times with ourselves. You have to learn to walk away, turn away, and just leave situations. That's what I'm talking about, that don't deserve your attention. Things that don't, you know, serve you. Things that don't help you elevate and motivate. You have to leave things alone when they pull you down. Don't spend your precious energy there, sis. I love you so much. I do. I love all you guys. How in the world could she love us all if she doesn't know us? I do know you. We all come from the same source of creation. And I have sprinkles, so that means you're awesome too, because we are connected, coming from the same source of creation. These things that, you know, divide us, they're so superficial. Who cares what color my skin is, or kind of hair I got, or how much money I got? I mean, I care about how much money I got, but that should not divide us. You know, you divide us and, you know, we fall for anything, but when we stand together, we fall for nothing. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, sir. All right. Hi, Alicia. Hi, DJ. Hi, Lorraine. Hello. All right, who was next? Hi, Ann Iva. I know I was supposed to go to somebody next. I'm going to go to Ann. She's the first one I see. Hi, Joy. Can I have a general reading or more about financial? Thank you. Ann. Oh, you are so welcome. All right, Ann. Okay, so yes, you are asking about finances, so it makes lots of sense. Juggling finances, you know, this doesn't necessarily mean you're juggling finances, but you may be. And this is about your focus is right there. So it's like the first card that comes up. Of course it would be. I want you to remain positive, though, because I'm just going to skip right to the world. I'm looking over here. I'm seeing it. But I want you to look at the world. And I want you to understand how you manifest. It's your words. It's your thoughts. It's your actions. You don't just ask for something and sit there like I used to do. I didn't have it all figured out years ago. I wasn't this awesome, guys. We got to start somewhere. But there is so many changes coming in for so many people in this room right now. It is like a collective energy that I feel. I hope that I am included. I can't read for myself. But there's just such a positivity. People are moving more towards being self-sustaining, you know, having their own businesses, figuring out their own personal sprinkles and like skill sets, like natural talents and abilities. The world card means that you have got everything that it takes to make your dreams come true. It means that all you need to do is focus and manifest. Take the steps. Make your thoughts, your words, and your actions in alignment. So financially, I see that you are not as comfortable as you want to be right now, but I do feel that will change. Here we have the Ace of Cups. Next to these Pentacle cards show me that, you know, it'll make you happy. This is something that is a concern for you. So if you could take this off the plate, if you had no issues or no worries or no concerns financially, life will be so much better. Your vibes will be higher. So do me this favor, do you this favor, and just pretend you won the lottery. Just do it 5 minutes a day. Oh my God, yeah! Oh my God, I won the lottery. I'm so rich. I'm so prosperous. I'm so abundant. The money is flowing in. You have to trick the universe. Listen, your vibes are matched. So it doesn't matter what Joy is excited about. If I feel like I am abundant and prosperous and I am putting that energy out, putting that vibration out into the universe is going to say, woo, Joy thinks she's rich, prosperous, and abundant. Let's match that vibe. That is how you draw things in more quickly that already belong to you. We truly are creating our own realities every day through our words, through our thoughts, through our actions. A lot of times, and we're wasting a lot of energy worried about things. Don't worry so much. You got to redirect. Redirect your thoughts to positive. Let's use our energy wisely because we're constantly manifesting. We are constantly manifesting. And yes, new beginning. Divine Father card. So like I said, there will come an opportunity or some kind of assist or some kind of up leveling financially, but it's going to be something that you need to put your energy and effort into. So it's like a door of opportunity will be open for you, but you've got to step through it. You got to take the steps, and you're actually high-fiving spirit. So it's like a little gift. And if you count the stars, there's 7 stars. 7 is like blessings, blessings, creation. It's just beautiful. I see a rainbow. I really do. And you need to take better care of your physical health as well. I don't know what that means, but she's saying that. All right. I love you so much, Anne. Thank you. All right. Alicia Morley. Can she have a card, please? Of course you can, sis. Alicia. Hello, lovely. Okay, Alicia. A lot of the same cards are coming up, but I have to. I want to put them back, but I won't let myself do that. I have to give the messages. We already know that you have endured some suffering. We understand. I understand what's going on here. This is more like, because I feel a presence, and I really feel like it's not my guide that is assisting with the card pulls right now. And I feel like you will definitely understand this because there's a lot of suffering behind that loss. You need to be taking better care of yourself. And I definitely want to tell you emotionally, better emotional care, being more gentle on yourself, not being so hard on yourself. You're too hard on yourself. Because, you're very responsible and your priorities are in order, but not really, because you have to be at the forefront. You got to take care of yourself. That's a heart, and it's broken. Your heart is broken. Your heart is broken over a loss, over a death, over, that. Yep. You know what I'm talking about, Alicia, because I have someone here with me, and they're just saying she knows. You have to take better care of yourself. You have to consider yourself more. You put everybody before you is what I'm feeling really strongly, that you put everybody, not just others, but everybody before yourself. You have to love on you. It's hard to do. I am a mother of 5, and I feel like I should remember, but I don't. She may be saying, yeah, that's what it feels like. She's saying you should remember because you probably told me this during a private reading, haven't you? But I feel like you have many that you're responsible for, and many that you worry over, or many that you care for. And for me, that's like my family. I have a large family. I have a lot of children. And no, I probably don't have to worry over all of them, but I do because I'm Mama Bear, and that's just how it's going to be. Yes, thank you. Because you do. You really do. You need to do less of the worrying about things, and and you do. You still hold worry. You still hold fears. I get it, because in a way you feel unsafe anymore in the world. When you lose a parent, I lost both. You feel unsafe. You feel like nothing is sacred in a way. Doesn't it feel that way? Please tell me. Is it you too? Is it just me? My dad died many years ago. Mom died, I don't know, what are we going on, 3 years now? And nothing has felt safe since. I have not felt so terrified as a grown woman as I have since Mom died. I'm like a terrified, guys, seriously, I am so open and honest. Some days I wake up and I really need to refigure out what in the world I'm doing. What is my place in this universe? What am I supposed to be doing? Am I doing the right thing? Am I really helping people? I feel terrified like a little child sometimes. I really have to figure this thing out every day. Nobody's got it all figured out is my point. I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to do my best. We just do the best we can with the hand that we're dealt. We can't control a lot of things. And one of the worst things is when we lose one of our parents, both of our parents, or someone we love so dearly. It's world rocking, and you're never the same after that. And I'll not lie. It's not that it gets easier, but in ways it does. Anyhow, this is what you need. You need some time, some social time. Like, it feels like what I need. I need to put on this purple wig and go somewhere and go be with some friends that I trust and I'm close with. Have a few glasses of wine. You need like downtime is what it's saying. Social time. Just saying. Time for you. Things for you, Alicia. I love you. You should dream journal. Take a pen and paper to bed with you. See what happens. Just do it, girl. I love you so much, Alicia. All right. It makes sense. I'm glad it does. You are so welcome, Anne. Hi, Nicole. Sure. All right. We're at Nicole. Then I'm going to work my way around and see who's on down there, because I feel like some people's down here. I feel like I missed some people. Yep, there's DJ and Lorraine. Are you asking me if I was abused as a child? Not that I recall. I was abused as an adult. Shoot, I abused myself more than anything as an adult. With that drug use, it was a year, but it seemed like an eternity. And it was like a slow walking death. And I like to be in control of myself. And I just wasn't. It was like I wasn't using the drugs to feel good anymore. I was using the drugs to feel normal. Like I was just trying to feel like a person. And at first, I think I was just trying to numb pain that I was feeling. I didn't want to deal with a situation that was like earth rocking and shattering. It was a really bad breakup. And I was just already depressed. So when it happened, I didn't want to face it. I didn't want to think about it. I didn't want to deal with it. So I did the thing that I swore I would never do. And that is do some hardcore drugs. And yeah, it was like distracting. It took my mind off of it, but it changed me. It was horrible. But I don't regret those horrible choices, though, Nicole, because if I didn't like mess up so bad, I would like, how do you get so badass? How am I so full of love and light? I had to really, almost lose myself to get this awesome. I was never who I am now. I was introverted. I was judgmental. I didn't like people. I didn't like crowds. And now I just want all of you to come on in and interact with me. We go through things in life for a reason. And you can let it make you or break you. I work with a lot of recovered and currently using drug addicts. And it's nothing for them to talk to me and keep it real, because I'm going to keep it real and tell you my stuff. Just saying, that's how you help people. It all starts with transparency, being vulnerable, being open and honest. Nobody's perfect. It's never going to be cookies, cream, crystals, and fluff all the time. There's duality within all. And even within all of us. It's all about choice. Nicole, let's see what we get. And speaking of choice, there's one for you to make, Nicole. So we got the choice card. Oh man, something is sticking my cards together. It is time for some new decks. Any excuse to order some cards, Nicole. The choice card is looking at things. It's don't cover your eyes to facts. It's a choice that you're going to have to make. It's a decision. This card is always about a very, very important decision. There's something that, you may want to consider leaving behind or disconnecting from, because this guy was in a rush. I'm really messing with these bangs, trying to down on the low key, trying to fix them because they're bothering me. But I like it better with the bangs than without the bangs, Nicole. He did not hesitate to pack up everything that meant anything to him and hightail it out of here. Like, he's words and thoughts. Swords, they represent our words and thoughts. This is about your focus in some area, something that you shouldn't be wasting your words and thoughts on, your focus on. It's like things that don't serve us, things that are beneath us, things that, take away from us instead of elevating us. Be careful with that. I know that sometimes you feel like things can be a lot, or maybe that you're not strong enough for some of the things that you encounter or experience, but you are another that holds massive reserves of inner strength. Like I talk about that mountaintop that we see. It's massive. It's majestic. It's huge. It's humongous. But imagine what's below the surface. Imagine what we haven't seen yet. There are blessings coming for you. This is a happy family. Happy family, blessings. 10 is completion. Cups hold our emotions. So this is happy time, happiness, things turning around. If there's something that, isn't just as you would have it to be, things look to be coming to the more positive side here. Because with the 10 of Cups, you're just content. You are so content, so happy. Like the dog is doing backflips in the card. Nicole. There's an ebb and flow. Things get better. You know, it's not always perfect and it's not always bad. When you have those bad times, remember to put out gratitude. Find things to be grateful for. Food on your table, clothes on your back, roof over your head, clothes on, clothes in your right mind, activity of your limbs, blood running warm through your vein. There's a million things you can find to be positive, to be optimistic about, to be thankful for. You are so welcome. I love you. All right, DJ. Sorry, wrong platform to talk about your question, DJ. What are we talking about here? Can I please have a general reading? Please, beautiful. I much appreciate it. I don't know what you mean about the question. I don't know, DJ. Are you still here, DJ? You're so welcome, Nicole. All right, DJ. Do. But are you talking about when someone just asked me, was I abused? Lorraine asked me, was I abused? I thought that was odd. What did you mean? Oh, that's what I thought you meant by waking up terrified. Oh, no, this is a grown woman stuff. This is not, it's just the world. Like, am I doing the right thing? Am I as small as that, or am I really making a difference? Am I crazy, or are these guys really talking to me? Like, as a reader, I go through it sometimes. And for a long time, I'm going to tell you something. I thought I was losing my mind because I was just like, I always talk to myself, but I was talking and I kept hearing a voice that wasn't mine. And it was like, the answers make sense to the questions, but how could you know that? And wait a minute, whose voice is this? I got over it. And I was just like, okay, we're not alone in my head. Guys, I can't read for myself. Lorraine, I can't read for myself. So I got a reading. Actually, I got a couple, and I was let to know, like, hey, you're not losing it. That voice you hear, that's your guide. And she wants you to know that's her. You're not imagining it. That is your guide talking to you. When you're talking and you're getting answers, your guide, you're linking with your guide. You're hearing her now. I'm already a little eccentric. Okay, guys, I'm a little touched. Always been that way. So yeah, that's funny. Anyhow, it is terrifying. Everything in life is terrifying to me. It really is. Like, do we really even understand what's going on here? Everybody believes all these different things. People can be so cruel. Not everyone is. There's beauty, there's duality and all. But it can be terrifying just waking up every day. And, I suffer depression. I don't really suffer depression because I kind of kick it in the ass. I meditate, I have control over it. I don't take medication. I meditate, and I really connect deeply with source, with my guides, with my angels and my passed on loved ones. And there's so much therapy within that for me. There's so much healing that they provide for me. And a lot of times when you are, going through life in order to be a servant, because I'm just naturally a servant. I gotta serve. I just have to do this, guys. I really do. You're going to go through the highest of highs, but also the lowest of lows. And the reason for that is because you're going to need to be able to relate, to empathize, to sympathize, to have compassion and understanding about people that go through so many different things. So you'd be surprised at things that I can relate to, the things I've been through, the experiences that I've had. I'm 51 years old, and I have have my share of mess ups, screw ups. And I think I'm going to have to blame that on why, because I needed to learn those lessons, DJ. Okay. Within your relationship, there needs to be a little bit of a better balance. Is there a relationship? Why should I assume? Because I just feel like there is. If this isn't a relationship, then this will be a really, really close friendship. But it does feel romantic. I could be wrong, but I feel like this is a relationship. And to look at the balance within, the balance is not 50-50. Those scales are really indicative right there. This is really self-explanatory. You see one person handing a gift and one person handing their heart. So there needs to be that equal balance so things can be healthy, so that foundation can be stable for longevity, because, we like those long lasting booed up thing. We want to make sure that we release things, not hold on to things, because this is in the reverse. So it's showing me that there is some things that need to be let go of. Shadow work is about the things that we hold on to that affect us. We might be looking out the corner of our eye. We might be a little leery. We might be a little distrustful. It could be because someone broke trust, or because we have been a certain way and we know how it goes. But letting go of things from the past. You got to release things from the past, and you have to celebrate the now. You have to stay in the now. You got to stay mindful. If something is going to work out, you have to let go. And even if it's something that has nothing to do with that current union, we tend to hold on to things that happen to us because we're like, yo, that's not happening again. I'm not falling for that. You're not going to hurt me. You're not going to screw me. You're not going to burn me. I don't know why I'm saying this, but I never know why I'm saying anything. I'm just saying what we go through, we let that go. That loss that we suffer, the hits that we take, look at Spirit sprinkling stars on you because you are blessed and highly favored. Please do know that you are blessed and highly favored. So I don't know if you're spiritual or if you are religious. It doesn't matter. It's all the same thing in my eyes. But healer guides, you are surrounded. You're loved. You're so very loved. Sometimes you got to learn to compromise, though. When you want to make things work, you got to compromise and not look at the small things, but look at the big things. I was just saying, if you're feeling boredom within your relationship, you should talk about it. Keep that communication flowing. I love you so much. I do. All right. All right. Oh, I'm glad it makes sense to you, DJ. All right, Lorraine. Did you want a card, Lorraine? Who did I miss? Guys, just shout out. Say me. I know I probably left somebody back there. I did read you, Ann. You missed it. Oh, my goodness. So when the show is over, go back and watch the replay. I did get you, Ann. I remember. All right, Lorraine. I would never forget you, Ann. I did. It was back a while, too. All right, we have enough time for a couple more. So we're going to do Lorraine, then we're going to do Denise because she's next. All right, Lorraine. Okay. What do the angels want me to know? That's a really good question. Oh, was that another Ann? Okay, I got you. All right, you guys know you got to watch me, right? You got to watch me, Ann. Excuse me. Sorry, guys, just recovering. All right, so Lorraine, I'm going to try to move it along. So while I'm interpreting these cards, I'm going to go ahead because I'm going to give you an Oracle deck card as well. I want you to be leery and mindful of who you share your energy with. This is your social circle, or, this could even be someone that's coming up. Yep. Because the balance being off and them not being honest and the balance being off there, the give and take. This is just about dishonesty. How many swords does he need? He only got 2 hands and he's looking over his shoulder to cover his tracks. So be mindful of that. And again, with the balance, with the temperance. The temperance is the same thing as balance. It is the give and take. It's the ebb and flow. And also something about jealousy or envy. No, it's not envy because envy wouldn't be unhealthy. It's jealousy more so. Continue to walk in grace. No matter what you do, lead with love, walk in grace. Look at your blessings. You're right where you need to be in life. And even though things aren't always perfect or how you would have them to be ideal, just keep going. Keep your head forward. She's saying don't look back. And for the things that you feel like you need, that you're lacking, again, in boxed in, empty place, don't hold yourself in this self-imposed prison. Don't lock yourself in your own head like we mind F ourselves or mind screw ourselves. Don't do that because we really do limit ourselves. Our bodies listen to our words. It listens to our thoughts. We carry energy. Our thoughts carry energy and our words carry even more energy. So be careful of the way that you see yourself, speak of yourself, view yourself, treat yourself. Okay? And I'm sending out a lot of love to you. Lorraine. All right. So we had Lorraine and then Denise and then Ann. All right, Denise. General for my girl, Denise. All right. We are coming to the end of our show, guys. Make sure you like and follow Psychics Connect. And make sure you guys head on over to the psychicsconnect.com. I'll be there for a little while after the show. I'll always head over for anyone who might want to come have a private session with me because you're welcome, Lorraine. That's what we love, the private sessions. It's a lot different. I tell you guys all the time, it's a lot different than being in a room and bouncing from person to person. You get my direct focus. And we get to chit and chat on the phone, which is the best part. I like the connections that way. Denise. Denise. Denise, are you in a relationship? Because it's just like a lot of relationship cards here. I have the King of Wands. I have the Ace of Wands. That's a lot of passion. That's like sexual passion, sexual desire, sexual attraction here going on. You know, there's this man here. Are you currently with this man? Oh, well, that's nice. I mean, not that that's nice that you're not with a man, but it's nice that you have something to look forward to, because there is definitely a connection coming in. Like, this guy is coming in. Look, here he is, the King of Wands. Here he is, the King of Swords. So he'll be approaching you. He'll be using his mouthpiece. It feels like he is very certain and assured with his words. He's not afraid. He's not intimidated. There's a lot of passion and attraction there. These wands, you know, it's very sexual energy linking in here. Are you even open to a connection like that? Because here we go with the Wheel of Fortune, and it's not like the game show. You actually get to stop the wheel. So this is your choice. It's up to whether you will be open to a relationship or a connection or not. But that's something coming up. Okay, let's get you an oracle card. Do. What else? Denise said, heck to the no, girl. All right, Denise. Okay. Everybody's spirit is directing to take their behinds outside. And this card is giving me get out and get some air. I know it's getting chilly in a lot of places. It's chilly here too, but I need the same. It's like, you know, when you're down, when you're not feeling your best, look how inviting it looks out there. The flowers are beautiful. The colors are vibrant. And it just feels like fresh air. I know we got to do the things we got to do, but how often do we get to step outside because we want to have social interactions or time for ourselves, or to do things that we enjoy doing? We can't always be so serious. We can't always be work. Sometimes you have to do stuff for yourself. I only go out when I need to, and I need to stop that mess. I love you so much. All right. Who else was it? Anne Iva. All right, Anne, you are the last contestant on this show of Psychics Connect. All right, Anne, I have for you. All right, Anne. First thing here is the physical body card. This is the Gaia card. This is the physical body card. This is all about, you know, being, if you look at the card, everything is there. The food that you eat, the way that you treat yourself, your sleep patterns and cycles, the people that you share your energy with. The people that you share your, sorry about that, got some naughty kitties being loud. The people that you share your energy with, what you choose to focus your energy and attention on. You need to be mindful. Being mindful is considering what you're like. If we're talking about being mindful of what you're putting your energy and focus on, and it's just taking a second to redirect yourself when you focus on something you shouldn't be, when you're focusing on a negative, when you're worried about things, when you're spending time in a not positive conversation, for example, if someone is taking you lower than you want to go, or invading your energetic field or your aura and pulling you down to match their funk level. For example, just be easy on yourself. Again, with this balance card, like almost every sitter tonight, I have pulled, like every other sitter, this balance card. We have got to create clear and present boundaries within our exchanges with others, with those in our lives, whether they be, exchanges as far as friendships or relationships, work relationships, our children, our parents. You know, we have got to make sure that we're not feeling left out, that we're not give. Or we're not take. There's got to be an even. There's got to be an ebb and a flow. There's got to be some back and forth in all things in life for it to work out, for it to feel good, for it to be healthy and positive. And we're always looking for healthy and positive. Love is the highest vibe. I love you, Anne. Thank you each for coming out. I think I'm at a show for real. I did go to a show last Friday, though. I got to see a cover band of the David Bowie. I was there like a straight groupie in the front. I was telling you guys I was this close to the stage. this guy was such a great, they have the impersonators and there's like these bands. And this was like the David Bowie night. It was at the Golden Nugget Casino. I went last Thursday. I should have wore the purple wig, but I was there and I was there just for David. And I'm telling you, when he sang that song, Dance, Magic Dance from the Goblin King movie, Labyrinth, he was singing to me. And yes, I was screaming like a nut. I love you. I thought he was really David Bowie. Guys, you got to do things that make you happy. You have to be silly sometimes. You can't always be serious. Keep your vibes raised and nothing can hold you down. It's only down to a choice. I'm sending love to each and every one of you. I'll be back with another hour of free readings. It'll be Friday at 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I'll be back again on Sunday at 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you guys like and follow Psychics Connect and head on over to the psychicsconnect.com if you guys want some private chatting with me right now. I love you. Bye.